Greetings guys, welcome to WhiteFalcon Plays SpellForce Conquest of EO. This one looks quite interesting. I haven't really know too much about it, but it's sometimes like a merge between Age of Empires and Might of Magic and other things like that. So let's go have a look. There's no tutorial as such, but maybe the campaign goes through a couple of things, because the tutorial is just a whole lot of text. And I could read through all that, but I quite like interactive tutorials. So let's see what this goes. Looks like we get to pick a person. It can be a custom mage. This guy looks cool. Be an alchemist, a master of bottled elements. Brew potions and concoctions to support your soldiers in battle. Summon magical creatures and control nature itself. You prefer lots of options in combat to overcome the odds with clever use of your resources. You prefer big armies but will happily sacrifice individual units. For quality over quantity and like to buff up individual units. Actually, probably that. Be an artificer. Artificer. A creator of magical items. Craft glyphs and artifacts. Provide your troops with a multitude of different upgrades and wrest secrets from the earth itself. Let's do that. That sounds cool. Choose your starting location. Maybe, what do we got? Dwarfs. Wait, we're going to be fighting our own people. Mountain beasts and monsters. Rich in ore. Accessibility, remote mountain region. Central wilderness. Civilized central region. Covered in dark thick mist, small orcish settlement has been established here recently, holding on for survival. I have no idea. I feel like we should be, challenge tough. Let's go medium. Forest and lakes fill the region, once populated by elves. Do we just go the standard then, and we'll build up to the high ones? Why not? Cultivated plains, sparse in ore. I feel like ore would be a big resource for us. Let's go here. What are we doing? For players who want to familiarize themselves with the game, recommended for those the first playthrough. Cannot be changed later. Weaker stacks, balanced, forgiving, occasional attacks on towers, time to explore. Yeah, why not? Let's just go for an explorer one to start with, then we can always go for a hard or a balanced later. How the developers recommend the game be played. Fine, we'll do balanced. I'm changing my mind every time I do something. Alright, hopefully they give me a tutorial though, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Just while we're on the video here, it'd be great if you could like the video, that'd be really helpful, and subscribe if you want to check out more videos like this. Alright, we are in. Load. When a message from your master told you he had discovered a way to channel the Allfire and urged you to come to his tower, you quickly gathered your entourage and set out. The letter contained little more than his note and a small flute, exquisitely carved and bearing your master's sigil. He seemed to fear running afoul of the circle of mages, the most powerful covenant of mages users in EO. His tower now before you bears signs of a terrible battle having raged here. Go to the tower immediately. Next. Welcome to SpellForce, Conquest of EO, Great Mage. You can disable tutorials in the option menu, no thank you, and can also revisit them in the tutorial section on the menu. Not as good, okay. Oh, okay, so it's going to do all the ones that we do, but it's going to split it in through the map. That's fine. Pan the camera using the WASD buttons. Zoom using the mouse wheel. And the camera can also be moved by holding down the middle mouse or left mouse button. Moving the camera. Select any unit or location by left clicking on it. To deselect something, left click anywhere outside the selected object. What are we? We got beasts? I thought we were dwarfs. Okay, cool UI. Looks nice. Alright, so once I select this unit, where's this tower? Oh, here we go. It's a bit crumbly. You call that a tower, master? This is a stack. Stacks can contain several units, but are limited to only one apprentice or hero. Standard stuff. Use stacks to explore the world, battle enemy stacks, and resolve adventures. Do you have to have an apprentice or hero? Click on a unit's portrait in the stack panel below, display its abilities. Select a stack and move the cursor over the hex you want to move to. A path is shown displaying which route the stack will take and how far it will move. Each unit has a limited number of movement points. Some hexes require more movement points than others. Right click to move the selected target to the tower. 65, 65, 55, 55. Select to split this unit from its stack. And the leader. Oh, we haven't got a leader yet. Alright. Look at this stuff. Alright, let's go. The corpses and debris marking the fight inside the great hall of your master's tower fill you with grief for him. Instinctively, your hand goes to the flute he sent you with his letter. You trace the fine carvings with your fingers, and memories of your time here flood your mind. Suddenly, the flute seems to hum and vibrate, and a small sound emanates from it. Examine the flute. The sound morphs into a flute melody, and with it, shadowy images slowly begin to appear across the hall. Figures take form, becoming more solid and taking the shape of two groups facing each other. Weapons drawn. You see the old master leading one of the groups. This must be the battle for the tower. Doesn't look like the image I'm thinking of, but that's alright. Combat tutorial. Let's do it. Whoa. Just a massive stone form there. Combat is at the heart of your path to victory. It is played in alternating turns and ends when one side is being vanquished. Okay. Here they come. Interesting sound effect. That's a better sound effect. Now is your time to act. Select individual units and give them orders. Once everyone has acted, end your turn. Each unit has 3 actions available per turn. You may spend all of them to attack, execute abilities, or use up to 2 for movement during your turn. Okay. We've got this massive golem. So how... This unit regenerates 9 health per day. Move, melee attacks, and guard. Icons seem a little bit generic. That's okay. Alright, let's move and attack, shall we? I'm gonna like pit the golem against this dude because he looks a bit tougher. Oh, wrong button. These phantom warriors are ethereal creatures with high physical and elemental resistance. Perfect for this opponent, as demons deal both these types of damage. Their white damage attacks bypass the opponent's elemental resistance and armor. Instead, the attackers are mitigated by their lower willpower. Okay, let's go. May as well try and attack the middle one so we can all group up on them. Oh, okay, they attack back in the same turn. This unit just retaliated because it was attacked in melee combat. Each retaliation uses up an action, so if a unit retaliates 3 times, it can no further retaliate and won't have any actions left on its own turn. So it gets 3 retaliations. That's a lot. If we do this, it kind of blocks them. Okay. Then we got this big guy. An ice golem is an elemental being, very good in defense and at taking the brunt of the most enemy's damage. Instead of attacking, you should guard with it so that you can take even less damage during the opponent's turn. Its cold snap ability can be used to damage and debuff enemies in the area around it, but isn't very effective against demons. Okay. So we want to defend. What's this blue border mean? Does that mean we can still use an ability? Where's defend? Guard. Plus 20% damage reduction. That's that cold snap. To each enemy within 2 radius around the user. We should have done that. Oh, we could, like, he's not going to be able to get that far, is he? Oh, we can't do that, though. I'm going to attack with him. The opponent has set demons against you. These ferocious close combat fighters have a high elemental resistance and armor, so they take less damage from your unit's elemental attacks. Try weakening their resistance with your pyromancer or engaging them with the phantom warriors, which deal white damage. So it's really important not to do the other things. Dwarven pyromancers are masters of elemental damage that can cast fireballs from afar. They are weak in close combat but have several useful spells at their disposal. Elemental weakness makes enemies more susceptible to elemental damage, while flame armor improves the defense of one of your units. Okay, so we need to move this guy out the way of these other guys, though. One action, elemental weakness. Okay. So if we move down here, what's this thing? Flame armor. Can we know what they can move? So he'll move to there and attack either this or this. Oh, he's got like a flame breath. Oh my god. Okay. Fireball. Elemental weakness. Some units have special abilities they can use in combat. These can be magic spells, devastating area attacks, or means of healing others. Abilities usually require focus to use, as well as a number of actions. Focus is a finite resource within given battle, so use it wisely. Use a unit's action bar at the bottom to navigate through its abilities. Yeah. How much focus do we have? Willpower. 6 focus. Okay. Costs 2 focus to do this? I feel like we should do it to this thing. Let's give... How long does this last? Ends the unit's turn. Okay. Flame armor. Deals 10% of the maximum health as elemental damage and reduces willpower by 1 at the start of the turn. Apply flame armor to an ally unit at 5 range. Ends the unit's turn. Alright, so we'll move up and we'll do flame armor on the golem maybe. Didn't work. Some abilities may confer status effects on a unit. These can be beneficial such as protection or harmful such as bleeding or burning. Status effects usually last for the remainder of the battle, but can be cleansed by some abilities. Remainder of the battle. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go for an attack. And they told me not to. Okay. Done. You just ended your turn. Any unit with the action left will enter the guard stance. Guarding increases the unit's defense, makes it control all the hexes around it instead of just in front of it. Oh, makes it immune to flanking. Units also replenish 3 actions at the end of their turn. Okay. This guy's going to cause problems. Oh, he's attacking me 3 times. And he's using up all my retaliations. I get ya. A bit different. Okay. Can we increase the speed of these animations? Animations. Ultra. Low. Visual clutter. Oh, game maybe? Command speed. Sets the speed at which speed up animations are played. Speed up. So we'll do like 200%. Should be right. Just to start with. He's going to fire his own people. Maybe they're immune. A flanking attack deals increased damage and stops the opponent from retaliating against the first blow, as they have to turn towards the attacker first. The game flanking attack units outside their zone of control. Okay, I get you. Indicated by the yellow markers next to the unit. Activating your guard ability will extend the unit's zone of control, making it immune to flanking. Okay. I get you. Cool. Okay, so we can kill one of these units, I guess. Oh, we lost a couple of things, though. That's all we can do because we lost all the other stuff. Interesting. So we want to reduce this guy's stuff. Elemental weakness. Oh, that's it? Oh, it ends our turn probably. Okay. I feel like we just need to take this guy out. Oh, we can't attack at all because we got attacked so much? Wow. We're getting destroyed. Oh, they tried to move, did they? Okay, I get you. Alright, let's take out these guys. Like a fireball's gonna like heal him nearly, isn't it? No. I'm gonna have to get used to this right click attack. Oh, but that doesn't use any of his things up. But we can take them away this way. Oh, he's strong. So that's it. He can't do anything in his turn. Interesting. He's got frostbite. Cool. A few differences there. It's like an orc. It's a caster. You are filled with hope and a touch of confusion as your master's forces dispatch the intruders. Then another road figure enters the picture with a leisurely wave of their hand. Your master your remaining forces helplessly dissolve into ash. Oh my god. Silent cries of agony etched into your face. The ash scatters to the wind and the road figure walks towards the stairs as if nothing happened. What, the father as well? Not the father, the master. Your master's remaining forces helplessly devolve into ash, but not the master. All of a sudden, the figure turns on you, raising their hand, and the flute's illusionary image vanishes abruptly. Did the magic end, or did the robed figure cast some kind of abjuration to prevent being spied upon? You find yourself nervously looking around for any sign that the robed figure is still here, but the towers lie empty now. Impressions of the fighting still play on your mind as you slowly walk up the dented stairway. The tower, damaged and deserted, still retains your master's presence somehow, willing you onward. Whatever happened here will not be forgotten. You are sure there is more to discover. Your master was always adept at hiding his secrets, but you are determined to uncover them. You take stock. The entry hall's golden chandelier has been stolen and its soft carpets are gone. Your master's tower was not just attacked but also robbed, it appears. On closer inspection, there are several tracks out of the tower. Traces of torn fabrics and dropped cutlery lead to a goblin camp not far from here. We go to the goblin camp and find the thieves. Okay. Well, we've got an influence area now, have we? Oh! Looks way better. This is your tower. It is your home and study, where trained troops will appear and your magical zone of influence called your domain emits from. Should your tower ever be taken by enemies, your career as a mage is over. A mage's domain indicates by the colored border. I really don't like it when they flash when I can't click them. Indicate by the colored border. Collects resources and effects from buildings. Okay, so we're collecting this and maybe this soon. Okay. Abilities are friendly and enemies stack within it. Okay, influences combat if we're in the zone. Most buildings deplete after a while when inside a domain. Okay, a mage's domain grows with the tower level. Okay, cool. My tower. The tower room. Oh, jeez. This is the overview of your tower's floor and rooms. You can invest resources to build a variety of rooms to empty the space in empty spaces or demolish existing rooms. As you progress, new room blueprints and floors will become available. This is the list of room blueprints you can currently build in your tower. Rooms require several turns to be built and increase the building's cost for each subsequent room of the same type. Certain rooms can only be built once. Okay. So everything costs 2 except this one. Build time 1 turn, can only be built once. Contains all the tools required to imbue rare metals and with magical effects. Unlocks 3 artificing ingredient slots. Crafting +1. Okay. Constructing for 1 turn. Inventory. This is your tower's vault. Here you can see all the materials and items you have available to you. You can sell unwanted items for gold and unwanted souls for mana. You can either drag and drop an item with your mouse into the market area on the left or on an item to sell it immediately. Okay, well, I guess we need everything at the moment. 2 gold, 1 gold. I feel like we need all of our items. Cool. This looks kind of cool. All right, let's go to this goblin camp, shall we? With our group of demons? What are these guys? We'll find out. All right, let's attack. From the camp, you make out the loud and obnoxious squabblings of goblins. It appears they are fighting over loot from the tower, screaming at each other at the top of their lungs. Ooh. Leads to combat, 131, whatever that means. Watch and wait. I feel like we just need to take them out quick, don't we? What do we watch and wait? Let's watch and wait. We don't have to take them out quick. When the goblins spot you, their screeches alarm the whole camp. Great. They start running at you, weapons drawn. Ooh. Conjure a display of our might. 5 mana. How much mana do we have? We only have 5 mana, but that could be cool. The goblins stop their screaming just long enough to stare at you, then fall over one another trying to flee the camp. Well, I guess we want some combat. Let's do it. Oh, they got some decent men though. This combat preview is shown prior to fighting. You can see the enemy's stack strength compared to your own and the predicted outcome using auto-resolve. At the bottom of the screen, you can choose to fight, auto-resolve, or abort. When being attacked, you can also choose to retreat, which will cause your unit some damage before running away. The enemies may still come after them to attack again. Okay. This battle takes place in the magic domain. Domains affect battles or battling units in various ways. Hover over an icon to see the details of these effects. So this thing here, willpower, armor, and damage. Nice. A close victory. Oh gosh. Okay, we should have let them run. Okay, little goblins. I feel like they should have stayed inside their walls. Oh, we've got goblins too, that's why. Alright, so we should definitely have let them flee. Yeah, we probably can't cast any spells or something. So how far can they go? So if we wait here, that seems the best option. They're guarding themselves as well. And then what are these dudes? Are they archers? Okay, so we'll have them at the back. It's the range. Decent, but we'll stay here. Okay. Come along. Well, they're waiting one step away, are they? Nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3 actions. I gotta press the right button, don't I? Okay, so that uses all our actions up.
We going?
So if attacking them doesn't make much sense. They could get around to our archers though, which would be a problem. But we could step here and defend. But then they might get to our archers. Well, that does a lot of damage. But they're going to take nearly as much as us. So we can come here and defend instead. I think we just defend here. We've got the better archers. They don't attack us, but... Oh, they are going to attack us. That's an interesting system. So now it's better for us to attack them, that's fine. Burning, so that means they're going to take damage next turn. How do we look at what's happening to them? Here we go. Deals 10% of maximum health, so they're pretty much dead. Oh, we can only attack once. Alright, well that seemed to go pretty well. But we lost our mana, which was silly, but that's alright, we're testing things. Looks like there's a lot of history involved in all this cool stuff. All leveling up. After battle, you survey the units' loot and experience based on the enemies they have defeated. This unit's screen, which provides detailed information on the selected units. On the right are the unit's active and passive abilities. Cool. On the left is the unit's display at its current level and experience bar. Once the unit has gained enough experience, you can also level it up here. Hovering over ability to get more information. Level up. Max damage or armor? How much armor have they got? 9? Wait, where is their damage? Can't be 45. Compare units to each other. Oh, okay. So it's got 9 armor. Where's its attack? Deal 22 damage. Let's go armor. Okay. And level them up. Oh, this changes. 6 damage against units with armored. Gain 1 gold as additional loot after each 1 battle. Let's go plus 6 damage. Okay. Alright, cool. Heroic victory. Close victory. Decisive victory. Heroic. Wonder if that means anything. Do we get more? We've got some bandages. Okay. The now quiet camp is littered with goblin corpses. They were carrying and using some of your master's tools, as well as a small amount of coin. Every time I see purple, I just think it's like really legendary, but it's just a standard thing, isn't it? Serrated blades. All attacks can inflict bleeding. Oh, this is going to be cool. Where are the rest of the possessions? As you turn to leave, a few goblins emerge from hiding behind one of the dirty tents. One of them, wearing a hood made of torn silk cloth, waves excitedly at you. You! I remember you. One of the master's pupils. Yes, yes. We serve master. Not like these. Craigrack here. He spits at the dead golem emphatically, bowing as he adds, we serve you now. Yes, yes. We give you shinies. We fight for you. Shows you where more master things is. Sounds good. The golems point towards the stack of chests and stacks not far from where you stand. 2 stacks of chests and sacks not far from where you stand. We didn't do a very good job of searching the camp, did we? Okay. Liberating certain locations within your domain allows you to hire specific units from your tower. This goblin den enables you to hire goblin brawlers. This is kind of cool. Goblin archers and goblin shamans now. Access your hiring screen from the tab to the top left of the screen to continue. Okay. Hiring units. The higher a unit's tier, the stronger that unit is, but the longer the process will take and the higher the upkeep cost will be afterwards. Expand the list of available units by capturing locations on the strategic map or building tower rooms. Cool. Goblin archers and goblin shaman, tier 2. Let's get some shaman, shall we? How do we look at them? Here we go. Look at that. Just a single one. Spell electric ball. Electro ball. Healing spores. Higher. Five turns. Crafting and hiring slots. You can only do so much at once. Your crafting and hiring slots are limited. They are displayed below your resource bar at the top of the screen and tell you how many returns crafting and hiring will take. You can increase their number by having certain locations within your domain or by adding rooms to your tower. Click with the mouse or on one of the slots to cancel the crafting or the hiring process. Okay. So we've got 2 slots. One of them's taken. Is that what it's saying? Not sure. Alright, let's go and grab these resources, I guess. Get 10 gold. End your turn. Once you have completed all your actions, press the end button, bottom right of the screen to end your turn. Okay, I guess we've done everything we need. Oh, hello. Hello there. We're hurt so badly. Do these guys level... gain fire unit. Okay. Undiscovered. Oh, here we go. The glyph smithery construction. Oh, that's cool. You wander the old familiar rooms of the tower, lost in memories of your time here as an apprentice. The place was clearly searched through before the goblins ransacked it. Your master's crafting room has been depleted. Most of the other chambers ravaged. However, whoever did this left no stone unturned. Buried beneath the toppled bookcase in your master's gutted library, you find his old grimoire. They didn't take that. Reverently, you open the heavy tome. Many of its beautifully illustrated pages have been torn out. Okay, maybe they did. But you still see some bits and pieces of your master's illegible script. He was always secretive about his arcane research, often writing in code. You look for the first spell he taught you, carefully flipping the large pages to one of the bookmarks attached to the spine. You can indeed make out some of the basics. Others you can almost decipher. You gaze around the room, imagining a treasure trove of arcane knowledge hidden among the scattered scrolls and torn books. A lifetime of magic study at your disposal. I will not leave until I have recovered my master's knowledge. Cool. So this city is giving us 5 coins. Maybe. Grimoire. Your master's grimoire is a source of constant discovery and mystical knowledge. There are many pages in it, each belonging to a certain school of magic. You can select unknown spells or secrets to research and cast spells directly from its pages once you have mastered them. Explore the world and grow your knowledge to uncover new pages. Cool. Use the bookmarks at the bottom to navigate between pages quickly. To further my studies, experimentation will be acquired. Practical application of my theories will certainly reveal new knowledge. Summon enchanted wisp. Start research. Wisps are ethereal creatures of pure magic that can meld into all fire source. 16 research points. Corrode. Instant. Turn metal brittle and rust, weakening its structure. Corrode the armor of all units and targeted stack, lowering their physical defense. Aid. Sniff gold. Having a nose for precious metals has always been a sought after blessing. This grants you a rare sense, temporarily revealing any untapped gold nearby. So it wants me to do either one of these two, does it? Alright. To research a spell or secret from your grimoire, simply select the research button below its entry. The process will take time based on your research, and many require you to accomplish certain actions to spend ingredients to support your study. Okay. Alright, we're doing that. You want me to cast the spell. To cast a spell, you must select it from your grimoire and amass the required mana to pay its cost, which might take several turns. Each day, you automatically invest mana towards completing the spell. This investment is limited by your mastery, which limits how much mana you can spend on spells each day. Once it's ready, the indicator on the left of your screen will flash and you'll be able to cast the spell. Okay. Okay. So we've got to grab this guy and grab this other loot here. We want to build something in our tower, maybe, as well. I don't know how hard these guys are going to be. Artifact page update. Craft 4 glyphs or artifacts. I don't know how to do that. We've got another slot here for building. Oh, here we go. Artificing. This is your glyph smithery. Here you can forge rare ores and create powerful glyphs and artifacts to equip your troops with. Crafting works by investing in ingredients that contain essences to reach thresholds. The essence are elemental, arcane, life, and death. A threshold is reached when you combine 3 or 6 or 9 essences of the same element. You can either drag an item into the slot with the left mouse button or quickly slot it by right clicking on them. Okay. So this will instantly do something. Life. Harvest a harvestable location on the world map to gather ingredients. Oh, okay. We don't have enough to do anything else, do we? I guess we could do a gold by doing all these things. Ore is required for crafting. Oh, okay. Valid recipe. Once a valid recipe is displayed, confirm the process with the craft button at the bottom of the screen. The duration tells you how many turns it will take to finish the process. Grants the wielder additional life. Okay. So we... ingredient slot. So we could put this in and this in. Grant the world skill mine ore. Mine a mineable location on the world map to gather ore. This sounds pretty cool. Let's do that. Okay, cool. So we've got two things going. So what about our tower again? Click to build a room. Build 5 turns, tools, device, and containers to facilitate magical crafting of any kind. Plus 3 gold per day, crafting slots plus 1. Okay. Now, and we're summoning someone in 4 turns. That's a long time. Maybe we should have went for the easy ones. Are these gaining health? They are gaining health. I feel like we need to wait before we attack this fruit. This is the enemy stack, having taken a location of value. They will be guarding the surrounding area and fight anyone who dares to close in on them. You have selected targeting a stack of location. You can toggle between them by selecting the tile again. Okay. This location that provides you with resources when inside your domain or affects a stack when the stack enters its hex. Some locations have boons you can collect that recharge on a weekly basis. Okay. What about this? This is a harvestable plant or ore. Moving a unit on it that is able to harvest or mine, for example, workers, onto it and extract valuable resources. Harvesting that takes several turns. Moving your unit off the location will stop the process. Can these guys mine? No idea. I guess that's what we're making the rune for. And then we got this massive place over here owned by independent. No idea if we could take that on or not. Oh, here's some more. But we can't move anymore. Okay. So I think we've done everything we need. We got hiring, we got that. We got inventory, which is fine. Provide stop bleeding skill in battle. We put that on a person? No. Oh, we got glyphs though. Glyphs can be equipped to enhance a unit's abilities to adapt to a threat or create powerful killing machines. Glyphs are always equipped permanently and can only be replaced, not removed. Okay, it's good to know. Find glyphs by exploring locations, visit an artificer, or creating them yourself. So we've got this blades thing. Deal 6% of maximum health as physical. +1 remains as additional loot after each one battle. Okay, that's kind of cool. Maybe we'll put it on these guys because hopefully they'll survive each time. Oh look, they have mining. I feel like we should go over here first though. Don't know if they're going to move or not. All right, well, let's put that glyph on them. Or I guess if they're miners, I don't know. We'll leave it for now. Awaiting orders. Oh, did we end the turn? Did we? No, they're not awaiting orders. We can't move. Or can we move? Oh, we just can't get across the river. Oh, okay. Oh, well, let's go and mine these things. Stack. Healed. Oh, we healed ourselves. I feel like this is the next point of call then, and we're waiting for our skill to turn these guys' armor down. So we'll wait. Can we save it? Can. New save game. Save. Alright, let's wait a turn here then. Okay, so this is now ready to go. Corrode the armor of all units and target stack, lowering their physical defenses. Right. Pop. Okay. Now, you have wounded unit in the stack. Only just. Mortal and fantastic units regenerate a small percent of their health each day, while undead have to find more creative ways. Move units into buildings or cast spells to aid them with regeneration. That's fine. I don't know if this is going to be too hard or not. Can we look at what there's in them? Oh, yeah. 58, 48, 48. And what do we got? Different units within your stack can have different movements modes, allowing them to travel further or even across otherwise impassable terrain. A stack must contain only units with the same... Yeah, that makes sense. So we could mine this. Loot stashes come in various forms, can be collected by moving onto them. Well, this seems pretty big. Alright, well, maybe... Oh my gosh. A unit in this stack is able to harvest or mine, move it to a suitable location, and use the skill from the stack action bar to initiate yielding ingredients. Harvesting and mining takes several turns, and moving the harvest unit off the location will stop the process. Yep, okay. Okay, let's go and get this loot location then, shall we? Oh, darn it. So... Spawn the mana stash, you find 10 ore. Okay. Cool. So we'll spawn this with next turn. We're still making the other stuff. We can't do anything else yet, because everything is taking some time. Okay. In turn, they'll have full health again. What are your next steps? The destruction of your master's tower must mean he uncovered something of Allfire's secrets, which the circle guards fiercely. You can restore the contents of his grimoire, but his tower needs rebuilding too. And if the circle is behind his disappearance, you must expect some of them to come for you as well. Maybe they know of your discovery already. What is the circle? The Circle of Mages, a covenant of the most powerful magi on EO. They supposedly protect all practitioners of magic, furthering knowledge of the mystical arts, but they are also the only living beings to have begun to master the Allfire's might, having recently discovered the key to its might on the faraway continent of Zeul. Now they bar others from partaking in the Allfire's immense power, claiming it is too dangerous for the uninitiated to handle. I'll have to tread carefully. Taking proper stock of your master's laboratory, you find very little more than empty files and containers that have, like everything else, been searched through. It was certainly not the work of goblins. You can make out tracks of a cart leading to a nearby hamlet you pass on your way here. Did the village plunder the tower after it was abandoned too? Okay, oh gosh, where'd they come from? Alright, let's move these guys back together. Now, we can now cast these wisps. So it'll take us 3 turns to cast this, because we can only get a maximum of 8. And then we can start researching another one. Let's do the sniff gold, shall we? What's this? By calling on Tiara's light, the blessed weapons will cause great pain to the wicked. So it's changing what we're learning. Okay. So we've got to craft 4 glyphs. We're going to craft 1, and that will give us other things to do. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, we could... No, we're already crafting something. Okay, so it wants us to go here. Do you think we'll be strong enough? Guess we can find out. Let's do another save. Can F5 quick save? No. Alright, are these grouped up now? I'm guessing they are. The village inhabitants eye you with an air of hostility. When you arrive, children are called inside. Some of the villagers arm themselves with tools and sticks. Your band regards them cautiously in return. A burly black-haired man brandishing a cudgel steps forward and says, "There is nothing for you here." I like this kind of question. Storybook kind of thing. Ask them why they are so hostile. The villagers stare at you darkly. You are here to take back the wizard's goods, aren't you? The apprentices gave them to us as payment for helping them flee. Wait, the apprentice gave... Aren't we the apprentice? For helping him flee. It was a fair trade. We will fight for them. Trade for them? That was... Yeah. Ooh. We're going to fight them. Are you sure you want to fight that fight? At the sight of your troops moving in, the villagers bravery fails and they lower their makeshift weapons. How to punish them for their insolence is in keeping your master's materials. Subjugate them, take the goods, or slay them all. Ooh. I don't think we're going to be evil, even though we've got these guys. We're dwarfs. Subjugate them and take back the goods. Or just take the goods. Like, maybe like, as dwarves, you got that book, the grudge book, and they have to work back their freedom. But it seems harsh that they just trade for the goods. But let's see what this does. Some of the children protest and cry as you round up their parents and make them carry back the stolen goods. Undiscovered faction -30. We gain wheat, a glyph, heat stone, 3 mountain copper, nice, and a sky iron. Be glad we let you live. As you leave, you think about the apprentice the villagers kept speaking of. Perhaps you can find them. They may be able to shed some light on your master's fate. Cool. So we got some workers. So they can go in the mines or something. Or fishing, maybe. What's the plus mark? Is that we can hire people? World skill mine ore and harvest plants. White resistance within your domain. Okay. Upkeep. Costs us 1 gold. So now we probably go here. Oh, artifacts. Spicing. Okay, so what else do we have here? We could put glyphs that we make in here. To create other glyphs. We're still making one as it is though. So we can hire another lot of units though. Let's get some more brawlers, I guess. We've only got 1 slot for this. We don't want to change that. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. So then we'll probably go over here. I don't know how tough this will be. How do we know? So 3 lots of units. We now have 4. And it's got a mine. Yeah, we should take that for sure. Alright. Stacks that contain several units can be split. Split the units. Yep, I knew that. That's fine. Okay, let's go, shall we? Oh, they might be stronger than us, maybe. Decisive victory. Okay. Let's go and start the battle. Yeah, the noises they've got for the movement aren't that great. Okay, so what do we got here? So they can move to there. Open your combat inventory using the bag symbol on the left of your unit's bar. This will show you the consumables available in battle. Cost action, so make sure you have enough to use them. Okay. Okay. What do these guys do? They're all melee units. Okay.
We going? We going? Yes.
Okay, so that will make them all guard automatically. Yeah. Oh no, oh my gosh. It did a lot of damage. Oh, they take tons though. Oh, they're gonna kill my units.
Yes.
Can I run away? Attack of opportunity. Damn! They're gonna be dead. Oh, darn it. We've lost our humans. All right. So we shouldn't have got our... I didn't realize the humans were going to be so weak. They were just villagers, I guess. Alright, we've got some more upgrades. +1 damage on flanking attacks. I think we'll go with the armor. They're dead, potentially. Find 30% more loot. Yep. 2 iron. So this guy is going to mine there. Mining ore. So we're gaining +1. I guess we'll wait here for now. So we can summon something in 2 turns. How do we make them mine? Or do they just automatically mine? Oh no, well, mine and mineral location will gather ore. Is this doing it automatic? Oh, here we go. Cool. Alright, so we got a new unit somewhere. Here he is. So we want him to go to these guys. And then we want to hire another unit, I guess. What's our money? We got -1 gold at the moment. These take up 1 gold per turn. Okay, got a village over there. Tomes of knowledge. How do we increase our area? Let's go and take out those other guys that we should have taken out before. So this isn't ours. But we've explored it. I feel like we need another group of archers. We're going to start losing lots of income. That's the problem. Okay. But now we can summon this. Your master's missive spoke of an elfire source he discovered not far from here. Now that you have established yourself in his tower, it is time to search for it. You eagerly score his scribblings for any hint to the source's location. It must be close to the tower, else your master would not have set up his abode here. Eventually you find the location noted in your master's grimoire. It is not even a day's walk from the tower. As many have found out to their detriment, no mortal may touch the Allfire without being consumed. The Circle only recently discovered how to master its power, and they will not teach their secret to anyone. But your master once described a theory of his, a magical conduit by summoning an ethereal creature to meld with the Allfire source and retain the connection to it after it has been consumed. You may be able to channel some of the Allfire's power into yourself. A wisp may do the trick, an ethereal being often used by mages as scouts or messengers. Meld with the Allfire. There's creatures on there though. Okay, maybe we've got to change which way we're going. We're losing money every turn though. But hopefully we'll gain money from doing stuff. Press the wrong button again. Alright. How strong are they? 70. They're pretty strong. Cool. Do we grab these guys out? It's going to take 3 turns for them to get that ore. I feel like we might need them. 2 wolves. And lots of mosquitoes. Yeah, we probably do need them. We can do oring late. We can do oring later. We can collect ore later. Oh, is this maxed? Able to meld with an Allfire node. To initiate meld, move to that unit Allfire node and use a skill from the stack bar. Melding takes moving. Okay, okay. Okay, so I didn't realize we got a maximum of 4 anyway. So can I undo that? Oh god. We could go back, but that's alright. What's this? Ritual altar. Okay, cool. So let's not get archers then. Because we're going to just ruin our economy. We can make something though. You can browse the crafting recipes you've discovered so far. There are many to find, so keep experimenting. Cool, that's cool. Let's just do a standard one. So where's our mountain goat? That one there. Okay. This one deals 60% of maximum health as physical damage per stack of bleeding on the target. +1 remains as additional loot after each one battle. +1 remains. Oh, that's for like undead stuff. So we're making the same thing here. Gains a bonus when attacking enemies afflicted by burning. Interesting. I like this thing here. So we don't want death. We shouldn't have made that death before, potentially. I thought it was something different than that. Okay. Blue and iron. We don't have much of that. So this gives them the mine ore skill. Interesting. Grants the world additional life. Alright, we'll do that. Nice quick one. Okay, we're working it all out. Alright, might leave it there for now. It's a good little look into it, and I'm keen to find out more, so we'll go into a new episode soon. But as this is the first episode, it'd be great if you could like the video to help me out with the algorithm. And if you would like, you could subscribe and find out when other videos are coming out and other things I do. It'd be really, really helpful. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. WhiteFalcon out.